out of Orlando, Florida. He is a three-time X Games visitor as well as a bronze medalist from the X Games. Make some noise for Rob Nolly, part of the coveted BMX Pros trick team out of Los Angeles, California. We do shows all over the world, including shows for the NBA as well as the NFL shows, as well as demos and competitions all over the place. Now Rob's just going to be warming up right now, starting the show out a little bit easy, and that's the way the show works. We start out with some of the simpler, more basic tricks. Then we move on to the more advanced tricks. So if you see something out there you don't think you can do yourself, make sure you get behind him. Right there, Rob Nolly with a trick called the Abubaka. I know we've got some BMX fans out here from the late 80s just stalling the back end of that wheel, coming a complete stop, and then going backwards and now back forwards. Now doing a little bit of flatland freestyle trick called the hang 5 into a hang nothing. And it's not exactly flat out here. It's called flatland for a reason. A lot of the times you might see him riding on a basketball court or a tennis court, something really, really smooth. A very smooth surface goes a long way. But Rob making the best. He's got a little bit of an obstacle riding on these pallets, but he is a true professional. Like I said, Rob Nolly, one of the only professionals with multiple pro classes, vert, dirt. Everybody give Rob a wave out there. Doing a trick called the side yard. One foot on the peg, one hand in the air, and nothing but a smile on his face. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Nolly. Oh, and now that we're just getting warmed up, we're going to bring out our second rider out here, Mr. Austin Coleman. All the way out of Los Angeles, California. Now, if you guys have ever seen the X Games on television, there's a good chance you see this guy ride right here. Recently competed in the Mega Ramp contest, as well as riding vert at California. So this guy is out of Los Angeles, California. Let's make him feel welcome with a big round of applause, you guys. Mr. Austin Coleman. Just getting warmed up, a little bit of a backflip fly out there. If you guys like that last trick, well, there's a lot more to come, because this guy is all over that bike. He's going to show you guys a few of his favorite tricks right now. The tricks that we call lip tricks. Tricks not on the edge or the lip of the ramp, so not quite getting warmed up. But tricks like that, that bar spin coming in the backside, he's doing a great job already. But you know what? He wants to hear from his friends out there. Let's put those hands together for Austin Coleman. Just getting warmed up and having a great time out here in Singapore. We're glad it's not raining. All right, I have a question for our audience out there. Now that we've seen a couple of the tricks on the ground, we've seen some tricks on the ramps. Who wants to see Austin Coleman take it to the air out here? All right, that's what I'm talking about right there. And that's actually what Austin specializes in, is this box jump right out here. So watch closely as he gets a nice warm up on that quarter pipe, right into that box jump. Starting out a little bit of ETA in the middle of the air, just getting warmed up. And if I know Austin, there's a lot more where that came from. We're going to start seeing some variations, we call them. Some jumps where he starts taking his hands off, his feet off. Right into the jump. All right, well, that goes to my next question. Now that we've seen Austin hit that box jump, we're going to see how high he can go. So, in order to do that, we're going to need an obstacle. And I was thinking, Austin, maybe if I put my bike up there, you want to see if you can jump over my bike? No, he said that'd be too easy. Too easy. We're dealing with a professional. I want to see how high he can go. What are you thinking? Austin says he's volunteered myself out here. So, I'm going to come up here. We're going to see if Austin really warmed up. Now, Austin, you think you can handle this? He says only with some help from his friends out there. We're going to get Austin to jump up and over this box jump, hopefully clearing 6 feet. Does that sound like something you guys want to see out there in Singapore? All right, well, myself included, Austin. So we got the audience behind you. Now it's your time to shine. Let's see what we can do. Now, this way this works, the louder the encouragement from the audience, the higher he's going to go. So let's put those hands together, you guys. Let's cheer him on as Austin Coleman is going to attempt
the jump over. Check this one out right here. No problem. Big round of applause, you guys. Austin Coleman out here making it look easy. Nice job. Now that we got some height out of Austin, we're going to get into what we call those variations. Austin specializes in some of these BMX. We're going to get him to take his hands off, his feet off. You just never know, but I know it's going to be big. So one more time, you guys. Let's not get quiet on him now. Let's turn it up for Austin Coleman, as he's going to come out here and perform for you a trick that we call, check that out, put it in the middle of the air, both feet off in the middle of the air. No put a can out of Austin. He's not done yet. He's still got another one for you guys. So we're going to take turns. I'm going to come out here and show you guys a few variations of my own, but check this one out right here. Austin Coleman in. And no, here the hands up in there. One more time, you guys. Let's put it together. Mr. Austin Coleman just getting warmed up. That means we're going to show out here today.
All right, I've got the microphone in my hand. That means only one thing. It's time for Rob Nolly to start hitting these ramps. But you know what? We're going to have to get behind him. He's the pro on so many levels. He didn't even know what he was riding right there. Big no foot can. One-hander, jukebox trick being called out right on the spot. But I think he had a couple more tricks in store for you right there. Some flatland going on one wheel with a trick called the backwards nose wheelie. Always riding with a smile on his face right there. Ooh, going into the elbow glide. Let's see if we can get him to go all the way around, whipping the tail into the bike. Now this is what we call flatland, like I said. The idea behind flatland is to start with one trick and to add another trick. Kind of link together a bunch of combinations and you can be as creative as you want. You notice right there, this is Rob's very own version of the moonwalk. Nice. Well, a round of applause for Rob, you guys. He's out here working hard. And not only entertaining, but educating, because he said he's got another trick. Every show's a little bit different. This is freestyle. And Rob's always having a good time. This trick right here, this is kind of a classic. If you've got a camera, good time to take a picture. This trick called the surfer, for good reason, surfing that bike. One foot on the seat, the other foot on the handlebars. Rob said he wants to hear you out there, make some noise. Getting in a fist pump. And right back to the pedals. And like I said, Rob always has a smile on his face. It doesn't matter if he's riding in front of a huge arena or just for a couple of friends at home. He's always pushing it to the limit right there. No hands, no feet on the bike. Trick called the nothing. I believe that was invented in 1981 by Eddie Field. I just made that up. By show of hands, how many of you guys know what a Superman is? Getting vertical, completely flat. Sorry, horizontal, and get those feet pointed right back towards that lip. Rob Nolly, big Superman. You guys make some noise for Rob. He's pushing it out here. All right, I don't know. We're gonna pass it off. Request for the DJ if we can pick up the tunes. Let's see if we can get even higher out on these ramps.
All right, we'll see if we can get that music cranked up. And maybe a little motivation here behind Austin Coleman, as he's going to come out here for his second round of jumps. And if I know Austin, the jumps are only going to get bigger and better. And hopefully Singapore out there, we're going to be louder for him. Let's get those hands together and cheer. Cranking at that quarter pipe right now. Look at that nice big 4 or 5 foot air out of that 9-foot quarter pipe. Right into the back. Look at that crowd. Look at that. Upside down, Austin Coleman. He's not done yet. If I know Austin, he's got a lot more variations to come. Maybe some 360s, maybe some tail ups. We'll just have to wait and see. Check out this one right here. Not only you can exit up those handlebars in the middle of that, making that 2 tricks in one. Austin coming on out here and putting on a show for you guys. And I do believe he's got at least one more before we get him back out here on the microphone. He's not done yet though. So a little bit of encouragement goes an awful long way, you guys. Put those hands together, cheer him on, let him know you're out there. Austin Coleman in his own version of his tail, this time throwing in a little scissor kick of his own with the Superman tail. One more time, you guys. Austin Coleman out of Los Angeles, California, doing a great job. Now, we're going to pass this off one more time, and I still have a few more jumps I want to perform for you before we wrap up this 2:30 show.
good mood. He's hearing those screams and applause. So, like I said, it might not be the quantity, it's the quality. Let's get behind Rob one more time. Big combination move. One hand, one foot on that narrow 90-foot quarter pipe. Then rotate 360 degrees. One hand, one foot. Now with another lip trick, Rob going up and over those handlebars with a 360 pivot to pinky. And there's more in store. He's not done yet. Whoa, big Canadian nose pick. One story up. Right there with the nose wheel. Come on, you guys are gonna have to get louder than that. Rob coming out here killing it. We got an 8-foot wide quarter pipe that's 9.5 feet tall. He just went up balanced on one wheel up over the handlebars and came down. He said he is ready to go upside down. So you know what? We're gonna have to get extra loud. You guys want to see Rob go upside down on this ramp? Yeah! All right, Rob. He said he's ready. He's the Renaissance rider. He rides it all, flat, dirt, street, park, and he does them all at a pro level. This is why he's one of the best in the world. Right here, going upside down. Right there with a little bit of reverse engineering, cause slightly short. But you know what? He's happy with it. You guys make some noise for Rob. He said he's not done yet. You guys want to see one more out of Rob? That was pretty awful. You guys want to see one more out of Rob? Alright, he wants to hear you. Like I said, when you guys are psyched, we're psyched. That we already saw him go completely upside down with a very smooth backflip. But now, you know what? We're going to have to throw in an extra bonus trick. And I believe the trick he wants to do is a no-footer. So he's going to go upside down with a backflip, rotate 360 degrees, end over end, and take both feet off. No-footed backflip, most difficult trick we've seen out here so far. So you guys want to see it? No-footed backflip, only halfway around the world from his home. It doesn't matter to Rob. We're going to have to get extra loud right now. Nice smooth quarter pipe there. No-footed backflip, landed like butter. You guys, round of applause for Rob Nolly and myself. I'm Austin Coleman. We're the BMX Pros Trick Team out here at the Singapore Cyclefest. You guys, we've got a couple more shows today and we're having a great time. So please stick around.